What's up, guys? So
I'm Nivmett. I'm here with Nivmett. Hi, everybody.
So Playoff and Zekin currently aren't here today, so they're off saving a group of orphans while singing to them sweet, sweet lullabies, and we will be taking over for now.
This is all true.
So we're gonna today is just gonna be sort of a kickoff day. Explain what's going on with the new patch. What's going on. The news sections, and then on top of that, then we're gonna go play some games together. There'll be some ice giveaways. Just have some fun.
And I'm here. I'm just you ever watch sports, and there's that girl on the sideline who asks the questions no one cares about.
I need someone to talk to.
I'm here. I'm here for you.
She's here to keep me company. I get
Yes,
lonely.
that's right. So what are we talking about first?
Okay, so
we're talking about how we're gonna 1v1.
Oh, real?
I can't remember how that argument started.
Oh, you said fight me, bro, or something like that.
You said come at me, bro, but it was about something epic. It was about something else.
Okay, so
maybe later.
We're not doing the champion thing, though.
Yeah, we were doing the champion.
No.
I'm Tyrion Lannister.
That's not how it works.
I can't beat you.
Then you're not 1v1ing me.
Yes, I am. We'll just each get a champion.
Oh, okay.
Tell me in chat if you're going to be my champion or Nivmett's champion.
Okay, so 1.8 is out, guys. Ton of cool stuff. New hero Sky. So much fun to play. Dashing around. I'm personally having fun with Blue Sky. Damage coming out of her A skill and her ultimate together is just huge if you do it right.
I've been watching so much Twitch and people are going nuts about this guy. I actually love the noises. I've never heard people make noises when they play when they play Sky. There's a lot of noises like they're driving a jet, I had so much fun watching Twitch yesterday.
I went up against Shin yesterday. He was playing Sky. He rolled me so bad. It was not I was just
to be the end
what
of every
the
story.
hell hit me?
Every story that begins with "I rolled against Shin yesterday" ends with "and he hurt me so bad."
Okay, so also Rona's got a huge change to her, a lot of big changes. She's a lot more consistent now, a lot more fun. Oh, hang on, camera's a little blurry.
I like it better that way.
I like it better that way?
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree. But
Alright, go on.
She's a lot more consistent. We'll go over that later.
Have you been playing Rona?
I got to try her once.
Yeah.
Then someone else picked it daily. I only got to play 3 games.
You gotta learn how to insta-lock.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm trolling. No, I know I'm trolling. But here's what you do. I'll teach you. You can teach me some things about how to play this game like this. But I can teach you how to insta-lock. You gotta learn where the hero is and know where it is, and then have your finger hovering there, and then pow.
We're not promoting insta-locking.
This is the troll live stream.
I promote
for Vainglory.
Being flexible with your teammates. Otherwise, you get quick, easy to upset them. Don't listen to this one. She will lead you down the dark path.
Insta-locking is a game within a game. You already won.
Okay, so moving on. We got VIPLs coming up. Monte Cristo, a lot of people know who he is. Huge shoutcaster, esports shoutcaster. The matches are coming up for these are the big ones that are gonna lead up to the final matches. So make sure you guys watch that. They're really incredible. My favorite game so far was the PQQ versus Invincible Armada match. That was just the comeback was real. The pedal pick was in there. That was crazy, and you did well with pedal too. It was pretty amazing. So you got VGL this Saturday. So for those of you who don't know who VGL is, or it's not what VGL is, Vainglory League. It is run by Don John Blueberries, and North America League and EU League and stuff like that are coming up, and a lot of huge teams are going to be in there. Gangstar's going to be in there. I know Halcyon Hammers, Ardent, Vertigo, every Lucky 13. All these big teams are going to be in to duke it out and you got a lot of dark horse teams coming in as well. We might see someone like just come up and just not even expect it. So
I love watching that stuff. It's a whole other game than I play, but I love watching it.
It's like
fantastic.
We're all rooting for our own little teams and stuff like that. Like
who's your team then?
There's a couple teams. I'm actually rooting for like 4 teams. So I'm hoping one of them takes it, or 5 teams.
Let's hear it. Shot. You can't.
Not yet. I don't want to be biased. No, I can't be biased.
All right, you can tell me later when we drink.
Okay, fine. So we have a couple issues that just to address. We had a situation in the SCA server. People were getting banned randomly, and we fixed that issue. Bug's been fixed. We also lifted all bans, so hopefully that issue is resolved. Of course, if you have any more issues, like send in an email to the support. Inform us what's going on. That way we can address it. One other thing. This one's a little bit annoying for me. It's and a lot of other people's, but it'll be fixed soon. For party invite screen, you can't see the tiers right now. It's bugged.
So annoying.
It's bugged right now.
It works for me though, that no one can see that I'm like asking again later in bronze when I invite people.
Oh.
What? What have you done now? Did you break the game?
I did break the game. I did not do that. Sorry, my bad. So, in addition to that, a lot of teams are coming out with new websites and stuff like that. Halcyon on Hammers has a new website. Red, Gangstars has already had a website for a while.
Sweet.
Ardent's come up with a new one. You've got, I know Nemesis has had one as well. Like a lot of big teams are making their own websites. Check those out. Those are really cool as well. So yeah, we're gonna play some games. We're gonna give away some ice.
I am not.
But I'm gonna give away ice, and you guys will like me more than her. And so if we do this champion 1v1, I'll have all the champions. No, you won't have any because I give away ice.
No.
I'm the one. I'm the one giving away ice, and people will like me more.
Are you inviting people right now?
I'm inviting people.
Can I show off my shirt?
Yes, you can show off.
All right, guys. Let's see my shirt. Look at my shirt. This is my shirt. Don't ping me, bro. Thank you, Stormguard Solider.
That's right.
Please, Stormguard Solider, use your spell check before you make your Twitch name. Stormguard Solider.
We love you.
Awesome streamer.
We love you.
We love him so much. He has a fantastic, positive, fun stream. This is his t-shirt because that's what he says while he's playing and you're ping spamming him. Love my shirt. Thank you for making this shirt for me. I love it.
Trying to get some.
You trying to get some
people in here.
All right. What levels are we?
I can't see the tiers, so I'm only guessing.
This is the Anarchy dev stream.
I am not playing. I'm not going to be playing this game. Maybe another one. I'll play.
Bro, where's Stormguard? There he is. Freaking love this shirt. And it came out right before we did the mute.
What?
This shirt. I got it right before we got the mute.
Oh, really?
So right at the peak of stop it. I love your stream, bro. Everybody should go check it out.
There we go. Oh, oops.
He's seriously like chatting with the people he's inviting right now.
I'm not. I'm asking if they're ready. What do you want from me?
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
You can just look in the camera and ask.
There's a delay.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Yeah. Clever.
All right. Are you gonna be playing?
No, I'm not playing.
Are you gonna shoutcast?
I'm gonna shoutcast.
Yeah.
So I can trash talk all these people who are playing.
Yes. What do we have playing? Are you gonna switch?
Okay. Let me.
Are we gonna show them?
Yeah. Wait. No, they're picking their things. We gotta let them choose their.
Hi, God's Eye. God's Eye is here too. Sorry, I'm not looking down very often at the chat, which is usually my people.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and switch this right now, since it's.
Yay!
The delay should be enough. I'm hoping.
Stormguard Solider. You should, if you're still doing those t-shirts, link it, or I will. Tell me and I'll do it. It might have been like limited edition shirts.
When is 1.9? Oh god. You just got 1.8.
We're barely
People are greedy.
breathing.
Greedy. We're just trying to get things together.
You know, that's the type of bro
we're trying
that,
really hard here.
That like chases that guy with the sliver of health right into the turret. Greedy.
Thirsty.
You gotta let it
so
go.
So thirsty.
Celestian, I don't know who you're talking about. Who's that? Never heard of her.
I have no clue, but for some reason I think that...
Ooh, we got some skins. We got some Cloud Raider Vox.
I love that skin, by the way.
It's so cool.
My favorite part? Spins the CD on his finger.
I know. He got a Discman. Are you too young for Discman?
I know what a Discman is.
I know you know what it is.
I had, in fact, I had one for...
Like,
I didn't even have an iPad.
Oh, wait, we're starting here.
Oh, here we go.
Look at all these cool players.
We have a support guy, actually. I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've seen this. Maybe someone knows something that I don't. She's brand new. New things are coming out all the time. All right. We got a laning Adagio with a jungle Rona. So new changes for Rona, like huge changes. Her foe splitter gives her movement speed now on first activation. She gets increased rage when hitting a target that has mortal wounds applied to her. So, you know, you can pair her up with a Taka. Yeah. So
who's supporting or roaming?
Sky
is roaming?
Sky is roaming.
Oh, dang. So we've got some changes for roamers.
Yeah, so roamers actually get way more gold now. Stormguard,
she's starting to fight. She's starting to fight.
Oh, she's aggressive.
That's right.
Arden
no.
ouch.
Yeah, Arden should.
Oh my gosh, this Rona does not care. This Rona does not care. Oh, damage is coming out.
Oh, poor Brian. No, go, boo, boo, run.
We have the
Brian's
rotation.
not gonna make it. Nope, he's out.
Oh my gosh, what
Brian.
is this?
So sorry.
What is this?
All right. Oh, don't be greedy.
Oh,
that just happened.
And I'm sorry to the life.
Early.
That's sorry.
Exciting.
That is an indirect ace, actually. Like,
wow,
impressive.
What did you do? How did you make this team?
They're pretty balanced. I thought they were.
I didn't know Sky could even be played. Okay, continue talking about roamer stuff. They get way more gold.
Okay, so Summer Banner's got a buff. Instead of giving 50% of jungle monsters and 30% of lane minions, it now gives 60% of all minions.
Dang.
So you're gonna see. Wondering if we're gonna see some double laners, even triple laner metas. Who knows? Like, you know, maybe just take the back camps and then just sit in the lane and soak up a ton of gold.
I love that. I love sitting in that bush, just collecting.
You know, no work and getting paid.
That's right. It's a gank.
Okay.
That's
sorry.
Awesome change. I'm really glad. I'm sick of like being underleveled and undergolded
as you can see, actually, here's Arden right now. He's soaking it up.
Oh my goodness, that early ace is like not such a huge deal by the numbers, but mentally, I feel like they're in their heads now.
That supports Sky. But she's building a fountain, actually.
What's wrong with a fountain? We all know. Fountain is everything.
Nothing is wrong with a fountain.
Isn't it great how she moves? She moves like she's on the catwalk all the time.
Sure.
Her animations are just best.
Like when you lock on, you just sort of like strafe around the target. It feels so cool. So cool. Look at that. Look at that.
Wait, we've got company.
Brian does not like this. Brian says you can have it.
Oh no. Rona's like being greedy, chasing her down. Dang, they're so aggro.
So, for those of you who don't know, Rona has gotten a couple changes.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
Foe Splitter now gives a movement speed buff on first activation. 1.5 movement speed buff. So you can use that to stick to your targets. Because many times, like, you know, I'll be playing Rona and I'll be like, B skill, like, you know, jump to that target. I can't activate it again. They're out of range. So this way, it's to really help you stick to the target. You know, it's still, the cooldown still goes down with every auto attack, and when you activate Full Splitter again, you get a 50% attack speed buff on top of her passive. So you're attacking faster, you're moving faster, you're gonna be like this berserking, like like just getting in their face, sort of so you're gonna see a lot more aggressive, more auto attacky Ronas instead of spin builds. In terms of the spin got changed as well. It used to be a 12-second cooldown, pulled it down to 4 seconds, so now it's way, people will spin and like, well, now I've got nothing.
I was totally not paying attention.
Red mist.
Okay, go on. Red mist.
Yeah, so when she ults and uses red mist, it's got a 12-second cooldown before. Now it's got a 4-second cooldown.
Dang.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing.
That's intense.
Her passive no longer gives her in-game, or I mean, not in-game, in fight regen. Like
it would suck to have out-of-game regen.
Yeah. I don't know. That seems like it'd be a really good thing. Out-of-game regen.
Oh, here we go. We got a fight. Man, they're not giving them any rest.
Ouch.
Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy.
Get him. Get him.
No.
Get him.
I disagree with the greed.
Get him.
Every time. Oh, Brian.
Oh,
no.
Brian, did you hear? Oh, Brian saving his teammates.
Look at these guys. Like, not even. Oh.
He saved them. He saved them.
Well, yeah, you're right. He took one for the team. Good job, Brian.
Good man. Good man.
Oh, look, Pokemon, it says I'm playoff beard.
Oh, really?
We're all Nivmett.
Clearly. Okay. So,
50% life steal. Okay, people are.
Yeah, you get half the life steal from Red Mist now, so you can't go like if you go double Serpent's Mask, you can't just spin and be indestructible in the middle of a fight. But you do get a huge armor and shield.
just trolled the hell out of Arden just then. Did you see that?
Well,
Arden was gonna go home, and Adagio was like, "Yeah, but I'm right here. Don't you want some of this?" Totally got him to not go home.
So you're seeing a little bit of initial double lane.
Yeah.
You have a level 4 and a level 5 to his level 6.
Are they doing that because they just ripped up their jungle and?
Yeah.
Man, that overextend though. Is he gonna make it? Yeah, he's gonna make it.
He's got slowed. Oh my gosh, he's dealing so much damage.
Adagio?
Yeah. No weapon Adagio. I haven't seen this in a long time.
I love Adagio. Have you been playing him at all?
I play him support.
Yeah. I did it on accident.
In fact, he's probably my top support play. Oh, camera's not available.
Camera's not available. Sorry, guys. Oh.
I guess I get a motion sensor.
Do we have to move?
I guess.
Is it like that thing where the lights turn off if you don't move and
sensor?
you're in the restroom and it's scary and you have to go like this? This never happened to you?
I hate motion sensors. Yeah, like
Just me.
No, I totally understand. Oh my gosh, that spin coming out from Rona. Red Mist like nailing down Box. Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Oh. You know, I love Sky's animations, but Rona's are still my favorite.
Really?
I really love that spin.
Really?
It's just like, it's that dream of the barbarian. You know what I mean? That leap, that with the belly front. And
the impact and everything.
I do. Low battery.
That's not good.
Yeah, totally not good. You better figure something out. Or maybe blue team will just rip this up and...
I really better figure something out.
Mistakes are going to be made today on the Anarchy
clearly
live stream.
They gave me this device to stream from, and they may or may not have charged it for me.
They just didn't.
So
you don't have to be kind. Zekin didn't want us to succeed because he was afraid that they would like this too much and not want him back anymore.
Have a triple glory weekend. You guys just got a triple glory or like double.
I'm all about that. That's right, Vein Shane. I hate auto bathroom lights.
You're sitting there alone. You're like, come on, turn on.
I do. It so you never feel weirder than sitting in the dark going like this.
Okay, fight coming down.
Queen Glenda feels me. She feels me. Girls know what I'm talking about. All right, the game. We gotta turn it down.
Go, get him, get a kill. Oh, he had a fountain. Oh, the bait was real.
The fountain. It's always a good idea. Is fountain always still just a really good idea?
Okay, well, yes, but it did get nerfed.
Did we?
So, fountain now costs 200 more overall. But we did make kinetic shield 150 less.
Oh, I love the kinetic shield. All right. Well.
And they got the early light shield and light armor got buffed at early levels.
Cool.
It's I think 40. Well, tier 1 is 40 armor / shield by 20.
Oh.
So if you have a light shield, it's 40 shield and 20 armor.
Oh, okay.
Then on top of that,
so much today, guys.
We made the kinetic shield and the Coda plates the next step up, 150 cheaper.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, and then finally we got Fountain.
You're following Arden around for no reason. He's doing nothing.
I'll follow this guy. She's clearly this roamer's guy.
Come on, Cloud Raider Vox. I feel you. You need to hit something. Get that, Josh. No, Josh.
Josh is tanky.
Oh.
She's got Shiver Steel.
Oh. How is this going to work out? Come on, Vox. Go, Vox. Go, baby. Yay. Something happened, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Run, Vox. Run. Use your little...
Do the thing.
Sonic Zoom.
Now you know how we named it.
Oh.
No. Is he going to make it?
He's gonna run.
Why didn't he go behind his turret? Oh,
That's
no.
the other team's turret.
Go. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
On the wrong side of the map? Oh, God, you guys, this is why I'm not a shoutcaster. All I do is
he doesn't have any energy.
He's going to make it.
He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. No,
he's going to make it.
He has no energy.
He's going to make it. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry, guys.
Did they just chase him across the entire map for him? Man.
That was amazing. I so thought he was going to make it.
On an upside, he did run to the other side. That's a good thing.
Yeah?
Because now they have to try, if they want to push the turret, they have to travel all across again.
Well, that's smart then. Good thinking, Vox. I think that you did a good thing.
But he didn't live.
But he saved all that time.
He did.
I've done that with a Catherine where she was just so armored up that I just 1v3'd until, I didn't kill anybody.
But you're unkillable.
I died after my other teammates came back to life. So there was no ace. I just survived. All right, I'm feeling the comeback. The comeback's super real. This is going to happen.
It's going to happen?
For Orange team.
Okay. We're going to take bets. You think the comeback's
going
to happen?
I want to believe.
I don't.
I'm not making any bets.
Believe,
I'm not making any bets, but I believe in the comeback. And every single person watching this right now has been in a game that was going this horribly wrong.
Actually, they just killed their Rona. There you go.
See? Haven't you ever been down to the last, down to this much of the vein?
Yeah, but I don't think
turned it around with one great ace?
I don't think I was 7K behind that game.
I don't know. I'm just saying, we've all been there. That's what's so awesome about this game.
Oh.
That you don't know. Oh! See? You see? The comeback is real!
If I get proven wrong, this is going to be...
This is going to be an epic
game. Be embarrassing.
We should all be watching the fights right now. Which would be great if someone would help us
move
the camera.
Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Let's follow this box.
Guys, I wouldn't be doing any better. This one. Oh.
Okay. In terms of VGL,
they're gonna get that gold mine. Yep. They got 95 gold, which is better than 0 gold.
Oh my God. Rona's so tanky. What the heck?
What is this? I can't even breathe. Focus that
guy. She fired in the wrong direction.
Get her.
Run.
Come on, yes. You see?
Oh my God, how does that happen? It's only going to happen
for them if they get together. No, Arden. Get back. There we go. Save.
Oh, there goes their Vox. Oh.
Yeah, but now it's 2v1. This is totally good.
Yeah, but you have a Fedadagio.
Come on, Brian.
Fedadagio. Yep.
Come on, Brian. Oh,
no. Hang on. Oh.
Nice.
Okay, so you have an eggs coming out. Fitch, the support, is still alive.
And the map is his.
What's he gonna do with it?
He's gonna go get some cash.
Push.
What's he building?
Push like a woman in labor.
I'm gonna be in the chat.
Oh, they didn't take the turret? Why?
All he has to do is sneeze on it.
Just punch it. What's wrong with
playing it safe. I think he's got it.
He could have gotten that.
He could have, but he's playing it safe. I would have done the same thing, Arden. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
If she would have done it, then you guys know it was the wrong move.
This is going to be a fun stream. The turret's going down. A minion's gonna get it, or someone's
Really?
gonna sneeze on it, and it's just gonna go.
Truth of light. Fox, go get it. Go get it. Go.
He's
Throw
not-
it. Throw
he shouldn't go
your
alone,
CDs at
though.
it.
Look, he's being smart.
Throw your CDs.
Oh no! Don't die! Don't die, boo! Come on!
Oh god.
Oh no! He's gonna die.
Oh my god. He crit. What was that? That was like 340 damage coming out.
All right, support versus support here.
Oh, Fitch. Go, Fitch. Go.
Get that turret!
Boom.
Get
Yeah.
That's a win. That's a win.
Oh my gosh. Get out of there, bro. Oh, he's greedy. He's stealing
No,
camp.
he's gonna get that heal. And
And then he's gonna steal these ones.
all right, well, he's gonna get some cash. What's he building? I totally was gonna look, and then stuff happened. He's got a fountain and a steel.
Pushing on your team, man.
Man, he should probably not. He should probably go home. Oh, there he is. He knows what's up. Oh no, this team gonna get aced again, and it's gonna be a comeback. Oh no!
See
I called
that
it too soon.
guard.
Oh, but here we go. All they gotta do is get Josh. Go!
There's
Run,
a
run, run,
Dodger
run,
right
run. We got it
there.
cracking.
There's no Dodger right there. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but he's. Oh, but Brian got burnt.
Brian's not dead though.
He's
He's
not
like,
dead.
oh my
He's
gosh.
so burnt.
They got it.
Brian, get
Yeah.
your butt back. Go to the Kraken. Get to the Kraken. No. Can they take the Kraken into them?
Oh my
We
gosh.
got Rona alive.
That'd be dangerous, I think. That may be too
Totally
dangerous. Yeah.
It's too greedy even for me.
Okay, so those of you who don't know, ask questions about VGL. There's actually a video on YouTube for VGL talking about the pairings and the brackets. You should definitely go check that out. Really well done. So yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, really nice.
Oh.
I love that animation on when she uses various skills.
Me too. It's so much fun to watch.
Have you seen it when she's like actually strafing backwards?
Of course.
And she's just like da, 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 da.
I've played many practice games with Sky.
practice games.
I am really a badass in practice games. I can play every
Really?
single character like.
Perfect games, right?
Yeah,
Without dying?
absolutely.
Wow.
0 deaths. It's terrible when I do die in practice games. It's just nothing. I'm trying something. I was trying something. Oh, welcome to the Thunderdome. Am I allowed to say that on our stream?
I don't know, but that's usually
I'm
something
not
that I
for all
say.
the 9-year-olds. No, that's an exceptions thing.
No, I was the one who came up
Oh,
with that.
look what we got here.
I know. I was
Very nice. Where's the Rona? Oh, there she is.
She's way
Is
over
she
here.
doing a thing, or is she dead?
She's-
Oh no,
she's greedy.
She's greedy. She's getting some cash. Oh, Rona. See, look at that. I love how she runs. She's just so like powerful, big. She's got an axe. She's gonna go 1v3
Thunder
these
thighs.
guys. Totally. I'm all about it.
Oh shit!
Is
Look,
it
she
not
is gonna
secure
1v3.
She's
Here she
gonna
goes.
try.
Boom!
Oh dear, you guys.
Damage reduction.
This
Is it gonna be
you're-
enough?
You're looking at
Is
the
it gonna be
comeback.
enough?
You're looking at the comeback right here.
This
You
is-
heard it here first. This is gonna be amazing. If you freaking come back.
I'm gonna be really surprised. If this it was.
I'll be surprised, but I totally believe. Yeah, they got that Adagio alone. No, it wasn't enough though. No, careful, she can shoot and move at the same time.
Wow, I thought this,
Don't ping
this
me,
match
bro.
was gonna be a stomp, but no, this is actually. Is
No!
that,
Oh, shoot! Get away! Run, baby, run! Oh, he totally got away. Look at that.
You're biased.
I'm kind of into the underdog here. This is amazing. Look, they're totally. Oh, that
That was
Adagio
a good stun.
stunned him. Yep.
Oh,
One hit on Josh. Boom.
yeah, but
Oh,
they just lost their
and-
carry.
Don't ping me, bro. Oh no, Brian, run, baby! Hit those
Run,
boots.
run.
No, I don't want Brian to die. I don't want Brian to die.
Brian's in
I've adored
trouble.
the Brian since the beginning.
Yeah,
He's been around forever and I adore him.
He's a huge member of the community,
And he's dead.
he had a good run. Look how far he made it.
He did.
He almost made it to the turret.
All right, Rona's she's gonna take this turret out.
By herself? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
She's gonna try. Come on, Fitch. Teach her a lesson.
Ooh, what?
Uh-oh. Just hold her there until the rest of them come. You're good.
Jump away. Jump away.
No.
Oh my god.
Woo! So close.
Come on, Rona. Come on. Step it up.
No way. That was awesome. That was beautiful. Rona should have had it.
I still don't understand the point of the support sky.
Is it not working, in your opinion?
It's not doing anything.
In the beginning, it gave them that edge, you know. But
Yeah,
like,
they
now
definitely had an early game
sucking
to
for
it.
'em. Well, you know, this is how we learn, right?
Oh, double
We
fusion
tried
coming
stuff.
out on Adagio.
Ooh, he's so sparkly. When do you? Oh, his stream is going down.
This isn't good.
If anyone at the lair is watching,
Come help.
can you help us because we're failing at this right now. Oh! Did he get the sun?
Okay.
Totally
that
did.
was actually good.
This is gonna be it for them. Dang it! Straight to the.
Go guys, go straight to the base.
No, Rona's got another idea. The base. I would have gotten the
base.
Kraken.
Oh,
I admit I would have got because they have like 3 more turrets to take out, right?
the base. Okay, they can't even decide. Oh, they could have taken all 3 of those easily. I think.
With how much time they're dead.
Yeah, you have Dodger's actually pretty good at taking turrets.
Yeah, but this way you get the Kraken. It's so much fun to get the Kraken.
It is. Kraken has
Some
been
people
unleashed.
forget that
That's
this game is super fun.
But that might not be a game.
Guys, this phone is plugged in. Is the problem?
It is.
It's plugged in and it's streaming and it can't handle
both
what we're doing. So
Yeah.
Should I go get another device or can we plug one of these in?
Probably plug one of those.
Okay, someone
Let's check this
needs
one.
to win this thing now.
Let's check that one.
So that before this phone goes out, and then after that we'll be good, right? Then we just plug in another thing.
Yeah. That's the
All
plan,
right.
at least.
It's gonna be good.
Stun comes down. Oh, is Hercules gonna go down? Oh, Hercules was down.
Such a fight. See, this is what I'm talking about. You get the Kraken, and while she's taking stuff out, then you can play patty cake
with the enemy
behind
team.
her. Yeah. Oh! Go, Brian, go! Dang.
Oh my God.
That's a
Oh,
lot
she's
of
got
damage.
breaking point stacks.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Get that kill, Brian. Get it. This is for honor. You're not gonna win this thing.
Oh my gosh, look at her go. Look at her go. This is cool.
Shoot. Oh no, Brian dead again.
I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry.
I love that all thought.
The comeback was almost real, though.
Oh, what happened?
Oh.
I blame Nivmett. And that's it.
I blame Zeke.
GG.
Zeke and Swell.
Yeah, we
I'm
can
sure.
Zeke for all this. He's not here right now.
Right?
All right.
Okay. So.
I don't know if we can put our device in airplane mode to whoever said that. Because we're doing a thing with it, you know?
Yeah, we need the
We're
online.
doing internet thing.
We need to play an online game.
What do you do so that you don't get the notifications? I don't do anything, and I'm always flipping back into Twitter and stuff
Turn off notifications.
on like individual things.
Yeah.
But I think that there's a way that you can do it.
I thought, not that I know. I don't use an iPhone.
All right, never mind. All right, guys.
Here are the kitty eyes. Here are the builds, guys.
Do you want to talk about this game and what went right and wrong?
So, the comeback actually was really coming. It was actually happening. So, Brian actually brought a Frostburn. Frostburn actually got a buff. Now slows 20% base instead of 15%.
Oh man, I put a Frostburn on my pedal the other day and just
Who also got buffed.
it was fantastic.
Her percentage went up to I believe 45%. Crystal ratio on her monions from 40%.
She's getting there. She's getting there. She's super fun.
I
Pedal for
don't
life,
like
guys.
pedal. I don't play.
She just really suits my play style, I think. Works for me.
Brodilla says, do not disturb mode.
Do not disturb. Thank you, Brodilla. You know, whenever I see Brodilla, I think Brodilla.
And Ubel Andre also says, but
Oh, Andre, sweetheart, go to bed. You're sick.
get some rest, bro. Otherwise, you should be here.
We're fine. We're doing fine. Should I go plug that in?
We should switch devices. Yeah.
Switch devices, and then I'll go plug it in when you're ready to go.
Okay, so let's switch to the big screen here. There we go.
All right.
That one was not me. It was
On camera?
It wasn't.
Everyone
it
saw
wasn't. It
you?
was below the line. Oh my gosh.
I did not.
I have no clue what you're talking about. No
That
clue.
wasn't me.
None.
Deal with it.
It's pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
These are Twitch glasses. I've got the swag of the thing that.
I have some Switch glasses too. I haven't
we
got
should
it.
both be.
They're at home in Los Angeles.
Anyway, guys, hi. We're back.
Okay, so we're gonna do a nice giveaway actually.
How much battery do you have on that bad boy?
I didn't check. That would actually be a good idea to check. Almost full battery. Why?
Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna go plug this in because I don't watch chat during ice giveaways.
You should have given me this one to begin with.
But I'll announce it. Okay,
so guys, go ahead and type ice. Do something basic for the first giveaway. So for those of you who are just coming in, I'm Nivmett, and the one who just left me by myself is Sugar Venom. Playoff and Seekant are not here today. Currently, Playoff is washing the blood and salt from his beard, and Seekant is helping him. So yeah, we're just gonna be playing some games, giving away some ice, having a good time, hanging out, chatting, making fun of each other, because it's really easy to do. Onto this device. Okay, so I'm gonna plug this in. Hopefully it works. Okay, so let's roll. Okay, you guys can stop saying ice. You only really need to say ice once. Once. I promise. And saying it more than one time does not increase your luck. So, former Titan, you are the first winner of ice, 500 ice. So, please message one of our mods, or one of our mods message him. Have him send a message to us, something. We have a record. Well, you know what? I'll just type it. I'll write it down myself. Former Titan. Okay, I shall send you a message on Twitch later today, saying that you won and asking for your in-game name. Or you can send me a message with your in-game name. And
oh, that's funny. It really is a motion thing.
Is it?
Yeah, did you see the little lights go on like that?
Wow, that was the worst face to really stop on.
It was.
Good day today. It's a good day today, clearly.
Your handwriting's crazy though.
I was a biology major.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, so next person who won. Next person who wins.
Former Titan.
Oh, we got that one already.
Congratulations on your former win. And now.
JR2 Gouda.
Yeah, that makes me want cheese. Even that's not the right spelling.
You were really critical on spelling.
I'm a writer.
If only you were as critical.
It's really good to meet you. I'm the writer here at Super
Only you were as critical as on grammar.
Are you trying? You're trying. You're reaching far for this insult.
More fun.
Super far reach for the insult.
Versus funner.
Are you trying to insult my gameplay?
No. Of course, I'd never do such a thing.
That's good.
I'd never do such a thing.
That's good.
You're one of the best players that I know.
You don't.
I don't know a lot of players, clearly.
God, your giggle's worth it.
Oh yeah.
Are we doing another one?
Sam XD11. You are the next winner. So for those of you who has won, please send me a message, either Nivmett or Vainglory, with your in-game name. If not, I will send one later today.
Do you want me to just like tell?
Why did you mess it up?
Those are ones.
Those were ones.
They look like L's to me.
No, they weren't L's. They were ones.
Are you seriously doing this right now? Do you want me to send them? Oh, because they're gonna mess. You have to write the message
Saying
to the people.
What message?
Well,
they won?
what Playoff Beard does is he writes a little message
Saying so and so you won.
Yeah, and then he says, respond back to me with your in-game name.
Oh.
You know what? I'll just do it.
I'll just send him a message on. Okay.
I'll do it.
I'll leave you to do those, and now I'm gonna get some people together to get another game going.
How much ice was it for?
500.
Super big payout, man. Former Titan, Lucky Ducky. You have one ice. You have to reply to my message with your in-game name, and then I'll tell what's her face. Have you ever known somebody for a while and never quite got their name, and then it became uncomfortable to ask because you've known each other so long?
You know that's the situation with most of
Dude,
you guys.
I know a guy who dated a girl for a while and didn't know her name, and he was like seriously calling her baby and going through her mail.
Oh my god.
Can't make me drop the phone.
You dropped the phone.
I didn't drop any phones.
Anyway, you know our amazing, wonderful lady who helps us out, and her name is Mejus. How do you pronounce her name?
Who?
Oh, wow.
We have a person named Iffy.
No, I love
Iffy?
it. I'm not talking about her. She's not here in the
Oh
building.
God.
She helps out on the forums and stuff. Here.
Your name is...
This phone may not have the do not disturb function on it.
Her name. I can't pronounce it. And
Okay.
I want to. I just never say it out loud, and it's one of those things.
Okay, so I'm just inviting random people right now. See if they
Silgy.
want to play.
Silgy?
What's her name?
Oh my gosh, I have friend request.
Celia.
Celia. Jesus.
I
Don't laugh at me.
Wait.
No.
I
I
don't
did the
know.
exact
You know
same
Celia's
thing.
name?
I read Silgy.
Thank you.
And
Oh,
she's
you
so
guys
wonderful,
didn't even
too.
see him. This
Oh,
is
he's
Alex,
here.
and
This-
he does like all
Chimera.
my illustrations for my lore.
Chimera. Chimera.
I've been on the stream before.
Yes.
know, but
he's
I mean,
the
a
one
lot
who
of
tends to
people
drop
don't-
F-bombs on us.
Said dumb
Celia.
things.
Celia? What an amazing name.
That's an amazing name.
I kind of don't
But
like my own
she's an
name
amazing
right
person.
now. Celia is who I'm
You
going
know
to
that's
ask
the situation
for
with
help.
most of the people here. I know them by their in-game names or Twitch names, not by their actual
I know, same, Nivmett.
To be fair, I hear Nivmett more than my real name now, so I just sort of like adopted that as my actual name.
You know what's really
That's
funny?
not
is
your
that
real name?
Someone saw me at Phil's
Yes, it is.
and wanted to
There you
say
go.
hi to me, but had no idea what my real name is and couldn't quite just go, "Hey, sugar," because he was with his coworkers and he couldn't be like that. Are we doing?
Why didn't say
we're
you
live
Venom?
right now, aren't we?
Yes,
This is
I'm
happening.
trying to get
I'm
people
gonna
in
post
here.
the thing, and then Celia
Okay.
is gonna help us.
Please manage the chat as I try and get. So I need to turn off notifications on this phone because
Please respond with your in-game name.
You get... What notifications you get?
like everything, it's
Skype.
just like bah. So I can't actually invite anyone because it blocks my notifications.
I'm just gonna send you a ton of messages.
Don't do that.
Oh,
You don't even know what phone I'm on. Oh, if you send me a phone on or a message on here.
What
that's
is
it.
this letter right here? Is that a Z or an S? J R
That's a 2.
2. Jesus, JR
What?
2.
That's clearly a 2.
Gouda.
Okay, so yeah,
Basically, your name
please
sucks
turn up the
there.
volume. It is hard to hear you.
Oh, maybe we should get closer to the microphone.
I'm pretty close to the
I
microphone
kept
already.
backing up because you kept backing up, and then if you were backed up and I wasn't, then I looked huge.
Oh,
I looked like a
Force. I know
giant
this one.
head.
Is
Waddy.
it just one guy saying that we're not loud enough?
I
'Cause
don't
this
know.
means he's deaf.
That may be
Is
the
it really
case.
loud?
I'm saying we're not loud enough.
He's saying that. I'm asking if you. Never mind.
I don't watch. I'm not watching.
Please respond to this message to retrieve
Damn it!
your
Stop sending billions of
Oh,
messages.
with your.
I can't invite anyone.
Guys, please stop being kind and
Say-
conversational to Nivmett.
Tell him
He's
to
trying
stop
to do
being
his job.
secrets.
I am trying to at least get one more person in. See if this person accepts. There.
There, see?
I
You
fixed
have to do the thing.
I have to do
Why
it.
does it do that? What did you guys do?
It's on some kind of motion. Nivmett broke.
What? No, you can broken. As clear as you can. He left me with faulty tech.
He wanted to.
Zcan can't do anything right.
New
Except play
message.
games. He's very good at those.
He's not listening. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, and troll playoff. He's really good at
Sam, XD, 11. Please respond.
that. Wait,
Name two.
someone here didn't want to play. They just wanted to spectate.
What?
so,
No.
they left the
What?
game.
If this is your first night,
Kick him
you have
the
to fight.
F out.
I totally did. It's been done.
Someone's asking us what
And
Don
then
John's
unfriend
doing.
him.
You know he's in a whole other continent.
And then
Yeah,
take away all his
he's
ice.
probably asleep.
No, it's not that late.
It's pretty late over there.
No, it's not that late.
7 hours, 8 hours difference, right?
Yes.
That's pretty late. Oh, I think it's pretty late. Let's this
real
random
name?
person.
Whose real name?
No?
Hold on. I'm losing my mind. Sue.
I'm sorry, I cannot play. They're like, we want Nivmett to play. No, I'm not playing.
Tyler Treese.
You guys, we need a shoutcaster, and I can't.
You can't do it.
I'm not a good shout. It takes a
Just say
certain kind of.
what's happening.
Okay, we got Chunky Pretzel and actually another streamer. I like Wiki Force actually.
You know what? People can watch. They know what's happening. Just play.
Boom, we're going.
You're not in charge.
I am in charge. I'm in charge. Lunistia, hi. I told
This
you.
is NA. This is not EU. We are in NA. This building has enough internet problems.
Yes.
Actually, I don't know. I think that when Zekin's done some EU stuff.
That's really.
I love playing in EU because I love my Italians.
Yeah, but you lag.
I do a little bit. Yeah. So for a stream, no. Joe Star is correct. They can't even.
Play Nivmett or else. Or else what? I'm ready to switch it. You know what? I can go ahead and switch it now. Here we go. We got one team is sure of what they want. You got Chunky Pretzel on Catherine. Inane is picking up a jungle box. Yeah, Chunky Pretzel is good.
Love his stream.
Yeah.
And
a lot of fun.
Battleman.
Battleman's in, remember?
Every time I see Battleman, I see Battleman in my head.
It's like an old cartoon.
Somebody's not accepting.
Wiki Force. What the? What is this?
Whoa, where'd everyone go? Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. He's okay now.
Yeah, but now we don't have a Chunky Pretzel.
Wait, where's?
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Shh, don't panic. Oh, we've got the twins. The twins and the woman who killed their mother playing here.
She must have had a good reason.
Oh, Fuzzy Butt Cheeks. That's a great name. I would friend that person on Friendster.
He's a member of. I see him a lot in action.
There was that moment when he was choosing a name.
What would be a good name? What should you have to add an attribute?
See, they say game volume too loud, voice is not enough. I blame you, I don't know how to do these.
I have no clue how to adjust that.
I'm very old and I don't know how to keep up with this technology.
Here, let's try this. Let's lower that.
Oh, we've got some great skins going on. No scarf skin, no Celeste
Oh,
skin.
I see a T3 Catherine skin though.
I love that T3 Catherine skin. Wasn't it kind of cool how it turned that corner? She looked kind of like a knight and then a cooler knight and then...
Then like a
I
juggernaut.
love how our tier 3s are
she's-
just a whole other game. Here we go! Something
The
about
battle for the
scarf
Halcyon
skins
Fold
bigger.
has begun.
Or is it just because it's like... I know it's not a skin. I'm talking about when the blue skin is on in the game. To me, it looks bigger, and I think it's because it's blue.
More angular.
He's doing a little... He's got style, this scarf.
Ooh. So they're choosing. Looks like they're choosing to allow faster jungle clear, which means they can do the shot faster. You can also gank the enemy faster.
Oh, cool. All right. I just learned a thing. So did all of you. Sesamo. How do I pronounce his name? Check later.
just literally.
Thank you very much.
It's the one.
Yes, you heard the train. I was drunk. Here we have our first battle. This battle is
Battleman.
the paint.
Battleman.
Battleman, I think you meant. Battleman. You know what you can't say like that? Chunky. It's not right. I want to know where that comes from. Oh no, it named. Oh. And Scarlet using his feet to slow down.
That was
That
awesome.
chunky press.
There was some oil
Everyone
on
the
the
game
press.
sounds too loud. Fix it.
What?
Yuma. Yuma's here.
Hi, Yuma.
Hi, Yuma.
Oh, I should probably call them. No, wait.
Okay.
I'll go over there. They look like farming and collecting money. So, for those who don't know, the jungle cats are actually a little bit more tanky now, 20% stronger. They were a little bit too easy just to sort of roll over. Which was fine, because a little while ago you had the back camps actually doing true damage and beating the crap out of people. But now they're a little bit too weak, so now we increase the defense, so it's not as easy to just fly through the jungle.
I noticed that. You know why? Because before, my jungle pedal
Kill it.
I would just do other stuff and run as I went. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Don't be
run
greedy.
it in,
Don't be
run!
greedy.
Run.
Don't be greedy.
Oh.
Oh no.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Run, Wookie. Yes!
Are you kidding me?
Nice escape.
Wow. That art
Okay,
is...
he split up this shit. Whoa,
Oh, damage! Yeah, but
Oh, he got stunned.
see how much damage he took?
Yeah. Did you play Glaive? Because I'm going to start getting into Glaive.
I play a little bit, but I'm not a very good glaive.
I am that Glaive who will knock you right into your own turret, you know, like how so I have to go into practice mode and like knock minutes to learn how to do it the correct direction. I'm not the worst the Glaive who knocks things the wrong way.
The best way I find to do it is like you put yourself next to me and knock him into the wall. That way you
Oh, smart. See? Gain volume too high, caster talking volume is too low.
wheelie. What if I went this way and went that way?
I don't know, let's see what they complain about now.
Okay, let's try that. How do you join a game? Is this Elo? No, I'm just inviting random people
My friends list.
from our friends list.
His
So
friends list, which is much smaller than mine.
it's not smaller than yours.
I'm
My
pretty
friend.
sure it is.
No, I'm fairly certain my friends list has more people on it.
Everybody adds me from like all over the place.
I am sure more. You're not even in streams as
I'm
much as
super
I am.
famous. I'm in streams a lot. I do tend to go to the smaller streams because I get asked a lot of questions.
Streams too.
You're not in the streams I'm in. I go into the little ones.
I do as
20
well.
and less. Oh, they say it's better. You did the thing. Good job. You fixed it. Fuzzy butt cheeks here. Playing it safe. Oh, there was a whole thing going on. We wouldn't know.
I'm sorry, I was too involved in throwing out my spirit fingers for your
Just
good
spirit
job.
fingers?
Yeah, my spirit fingers.
Oh, poor Glaive.
Battleman! Battleman, get out of there!
His animation when he gets stunned is so sad. He just doubles over.
Don't kick them in the bonus.
Totally. Will you put it on the action, please?
Yes.
You're in charge.
Yes, sorry.
You want to put me in charge?
You want to be the camera
I'm
person?
afraid to be in charge.
You just all you have to do is click
But
on
I
the
kinda
camera.
wanna watch
I
the
can
big screen.
shoutcast.
Oh, okay.
I can shoutcast stuff.
All right, guys.
Jeez.
I have to look at the thing. What are you guys doing down here? Oh, nothing. Nothing of note. And these guys coming up on them. Look at this.
Look at it, they're stealing from them. Ooh,
Of course
thieves.
they are.
Thieves.
Are they gonna cause a fight? Are they gonna start a fight? Yeah, they are.
Oh man, so residence applied.
Oh, here comes Scarf to help.
Slight box nerf, which by the way.
And that was the kind of glaive boot that I would do. That interval did not work.
The one that helps
what we
helps
want
your
to
team.
avoid.
Oh,
Help
good,
you.
good.
Oh, go! Oh, poor Scarf. Oh, baby. Are they gonna go for that gold mine now? You think?
I think they really should. It's 3v1.
Because especially
Hit it.
because our glaive is not gonna.
Okay, so there's a slight box nerf. Resonance does not bounce nearly as far. It's been toned down from 4.5 to 4.
Oh, poor glaive is gonna lose his life for
He
his
doubled
trouble.
over. Glaive doubled over there.
Yeah, and then
Oh my god.
Left is gonna push. We got these guys coming back. Max the Pro.
Fly, little Scarfy, fly.
Scarfy?
He even goes.
I named him.
Did you really?
I did. I came up with the whole Scarf and Ginger.
Did you? That's pretty awesome.
Well, we named him after Scarf Guy. We knew his name had to be Scarf, but with a K. And then I added another A, and then we gave it more syllables, because Noxie said that it didn't sound like threat. Scarf. So what? Sorry, you got a fight going.
No, I'm trying to pick fights.
Which one's where's they nominate?
I don't know who's there. I just timed him.
You timed him?
I did not. I just missed it.
Is he under another
What is
name
going
here?
on here? Like,
I'm
Ultimate
watching
comes out of
fight.
box, like, Battleman gets away, Inane is still auto-attacking.
Oh.
Loki Force gives him Das Boot before he goes down. Max the Pro firing off that Spitfire.
Nope.
Goop comes down and he doesn't want to pick a fight anymore.
Alright.
Good vision though by Red Team. Chunky Pretzel's doing a great job keeping vision for his team.
So what do you think about Scarf versus Celeste in the lane these days?
Which one?
Scarf versus Celeste.
I like Scarf more.
Yeah?
I do, actually. Like, I feel like so amazing when I go up to a turret and I turn it to molten steel in like a couple seconds.
That's certainly a thing. Alright, what's going on down here, guys? We're shopping. One of my favorite
Look at
things
this
to do.
vision. Look at this vision.
Everywhere. It's fantastic. Look how strategic.
This
There's
is
some
like.
real strategy going on in here.
Oh.
Oh, welcome to the Thunderdome.
Oh, Inane's stunned. He's getting away though. It is a
Nice.
2v3. Scarf has not rotated. Fuzzy Butt Cheeks
Am I
has
doing good?
rotated.
Am I moving it too much?
I don't know. You can also click
I don't
on
want
the
to make
characters
everybody
to follow
sick.
them.
I don't want to follow a character. I want to follow the action.
But
This
there's gonna be a character. Yeah.
this turret's going down.
Stun
So
gets missed. Where is he going?
they'll pay for their
Oh,
trouble.
they're going into
Goop.
the enemy jungle now to get away.
Oh, Scarf's gonna
So
make it.
instead of
He
fighting a 2v2,
left his Arden
Scarf
alone.
has abandoned
Scarf's
his
like,
Arden.
bye-bye. Yeah, Scarf's like not having it. Oh, there goes Vox. Is Arden gonna make it? He makes it.
Oh,
So much vision. Look at that.
Oh my god. That's
Doesn't
like a
hurt him,
military
though.
style
Doesn't hurt him,
minefield right there.
And here we got
That's-
Vox doing his thing, and Glaive's like, no,
oh man.
don't wanna. Oh, here we go.
Ouch. Damage
Picking a
coming
fight in
down.
the playground. Really?
Keep punching him. Keep punching him. So those who don't know, ooh. Oh, they've
Oh.
switched targets. Oh, that's nice.
God, nice.
Oh, ow. Damage coming out.
Oh, here comes the breath of
Bad
bad mornings.
Bad mornings.
Bad morning breath.
Oh.
Ooh.
They're almost down. Both of them are almost down. No, go get him, Scarf. You have longer range. You have
No,
14
it's
to
cool.
8.
No,
Ah,
it's
no,
cool.
you got this.
Not greedy. You did not want the A. Oh, wait, you want that? Yeah.
I would just want it for the heal. That ace
He
buff is
needs to
great.
get that because that turret is so close to down.
Well,
If he had any life at all, he would have. Here we go. Get it.
Scarf takes turrets
And
faster than
it's
like
done.
I think any
It's
character in the
done.
game
There
actually.
you go. Beautiful.
Literally faster than
I think he
every-
did. I think he did good there. What y'all gonna
So
do?
tell Nom says hello. And wants
Who's?
more Glaive and Catherine more plus 3 Catherine skin.
You know what? So much Catherine story needs to be told. Oh,
Oh my god, he tried.
he tried a thing. These guys, Blue is just not playing together.
They're getting there, but it's much getting there.
Plus, you know what? They're not letting their glaive level.
If I did play
Who? PewDiePie. Yes.
that was a great.
That was a
video.
fun video.
I did actually like that one. I had the honor of actually watching the event. I didn't play that.
Oh man, you know who I want to play? He's my favorite. But he doesn't play MOBA. Okay, we can talk about this game now.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
that's
do that. Dragon Breath coming
Celeste
out.
Golden's always the most fun.
Ultimate coming from Valorman, and Aiden is positioning himself,
Whoa.
firing over the wall. Punched him! Oh my god! Both carries go down. There's only one support.
Wookiee's done. No, he's not.
Nope. Fuzzy
Couldn't do
Butt
it.
Cheeks has
Couldn't
no
do it.
energy. He's some saggy butt cheeks right now.
That's why I always forget to watch people's energy.
Nope.
I always do, and it's really important.
He needs. He's got a void battery right now, but it is not enough. He can heliogenesis every.
All right, let's do this. Come on, Celeste, hit it.
Use the auto attacks.
All right.
You can maintain heliogenesis, but you can't use a stun.
I'm glad to see that the twins have forgiven Catherine enough to play all together here.
Scarf is angry.
Well, he should be. You know, he's got.
Scarf.
He's here to destroy the world. You know. All I can do is lore cast. I don't know.
What if he tries to destroy the world, or just he's not trying to destroy the world, or just change the world so more people habitat?
You're a nihilist. You're like.
Trying to see the bright side of things.
What's not the bright side of things? Being all like zombie apocalypse. Oh, don't ping me, bro.
Question mark coming out. Why is there a question mark?
Man, this is like the battle for the 50.
Storm
no,
says, you guys make fun of stream tonight.
Yes, Stormguard. We need to stream tonight. Fun stream. Every once in a while, his beautiful lady and baby come on. Oh.
So gold difference a little bit high. You have 4K out for a red team, but it's not a crushing thing. You know, it's not as bad as last game, and you almost had a huge comeback last game.
That was fun to watch.
Like you
know,
do also have a
doing?
Scarf.
He's hanging out
Scarf
by himself.
does have a really strong late game.
Look at the greed. The greed. He's gonna die for his greed right
but
now.
I think he got it.
Nope. He got what?
He got
the kill.
No, he got the 150 gold, and they got 150 gold for killing him. So guess what? The money actually evens out.
All right. You know what?
But the problem is that now that one of them
level.
are dead, they should probably push an objective, you know?
Inane is super
but, you know,
leveled. No, they want this to go on for a while. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Want to reach
I'm terrible at this. Are the people in the chat annoyed with my? Wow, that's Celestial.
Oh my god, Wookiee's not dead though. He is actually much more healthier now due to
Fountain Glaive, you could help. Okay. Oh.
Chunky has no energy. And Chunky can
Battle man.
hit them with its shield.
Like, nope, I'm out. Oh, which turret got destroyed? I totally missed it. Oh, they lost the turret.
And it's pushing. Now everyone go up. Go up.
Whoa, here, you
Dragon's
do the
breath.
thing. Yeah, you do the dragon thing.
Dragon's breath. Right, you can handle the chat. Ouch! What the heck happened? I missed that. Like, but red team ace.
Did you tweet this on Vainglory Twitter? Nobody's here. But nobody is.
That's because we have no reveals today. We're just giving away ice and playing games.
No, it's because we didn't tweet it.
Do you have access to it?
No, they don't have access to things.
Wow, that
company fridge.
Flying punch coming out of Wookiee Force.
Come on, Chunky Pretzel!
Run, Chunky!
Go!
No, he's dead.
Arden
avenging his wife. And then by himself, taking on the world, and sort of actually winning. Oh my god, he's just killing everything. He just kills 2 people by himself, defended the gold mine before Kraken spawned. Battleman barely getting out of there with barely any life. Or I'm sorry, Battleman.
Battleman.
Getting out of there.
Yes. Everybody tweet me videos of yourselves going Battleman.
Send it to Sugar Venom, not the Vainglory.
That's what I said. Don't tell Vainglory I'm doing these things, right?
There's a reason why you don't have access to the company fridge
Nobody's
then.
watching this right now.
That's okay. I'm having fun with this. This is hilarious. Oh, wow, that was a cool move by Battleman. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. was actually a really cool move. He jumped the wall, hit Inane into the wall, and almost killed him. Bam! But his team followed up, managed to kill him. Farming over the wall, pretty good.
Just leaving pools of
Here
lava
comes
everywhere.
Fuzzy Butt Cheeks. Here he is. The chunky pretzel.
Oh,
Sun
his
comes
turret's
out.
going down. Oh,
Kill this
welcome
turret!
to the-
Kill this turret!
I feel like there needs to be more
The turret is alive.
Stormlord Ardent.
Why is that turret alive?
It's gonna get breathed on and die right
Yeah, but you know what the problem is? The turret, when it explodes, deals percent damage to the Kraken.
now. Oh well.
So if they had
probably
actually done that, that would
should have
have
picked up on it before they
No.
died.
just chuck it
Now
on
I'm gonna
attack.
get 500 gold.
Yep, and they only got 300 gold. Scarf takes Kraken so fast, guys. Like, so fast. Like, you
That
cannot.
lava.
Please add bikini skin.
Alright, so what are we
No
looking
more-
at
no
build wise
bikini
over
skin.
here?
No, I'm just checking where your
What do
name
you
is.
like to play?
Me?
You play anything.
I more like don't like to play certain things.
Gotcha.
I don't like pedal.
Yeah, that's pedals all me.
You can have pedal.
I love
I don't lane either.
Oh, okay.
I only play like melee characters for the most part, except for or support characters.
Fight, fight, fight!
Oh, good ultimate
select.
Solar Storm coming out. Oh my gosh, all that AoE damage coming out. Chunky Pretzel is on Max Pro. Run, Scarf, run! Run!
Cut him off at the pass
Oh, the
again.
juke! And
Nope,
Chunky
nope, nope.
deciding to spare his life.
Get him, Celeste.
Fuzzy is deciding
Yep.
not to spare his life.
Making him
Boom.
walk right into the stars.
There, a star fell into it. I'm sorry. Seeing stars now.
You got it. And there's a
That's
PvP,
game. Punch the silly thing.
Congratulations, Chunky Pretzel, Inane, and Fuzzy Butt-Cheeks. You cannot delete your build, but it is not nice.
Did anyone
And
do
don't
that?
keep me.
I shouldn't do that. Most of these players are like that. I don't know.
None of
Okay,
these
so
people are your friends.
all these people,
How come you allowed your friends?
because I'm infected. I don't
So
know.
what do you think about these builds, Nivmett?
Okay, so Battleman going for a really heavy damaging build early on. No attack speed. Probably might have wanted to build like Blade Salve or something like that. But overall, pretty solid. He built
Attack speed on Gleave is so much fun. It's like a whack whack cat.
he did build a coat of plates. No shield though against Celeste. But that's okay. I mean, Inane was clearly, I don't know, they were both pretty fit. Clearly pretty fit. Arden, solid
Yeah.
build, support build. Looks like he's going breaking point to actually get some damage out. They do get more DPS now. Stormguard banner's got a bit of a change. It now does like way more damage for Assault and non-heroes, like way more damage it feels like. And it also has increased regen, but we took the health off of it to compensate because that would have been too good. Max Pro, solid Scarf build, nothing particularly ridiculous. A little bit low on the damage though. Inane, breaking point on Fox, interesting approach.
Seems to have worked for him.
It clearly did. Really good against a tanky team, which their team is. He uses Arden to stack up his breaking point and then just starts killing everything. Fuzzy Butt Cheeks, full blue, all blue, more damage, clearly. Chunky doing a great job supporting his team. He's got a bunch of support items, still got his contract. Yep, there we go. So, I'm guessing these people still want ice. There you go, frozen water. Oh, maybe we should change the
Are we
word.
gonna do some ice now?
Yeah,
How much?
Maybe we should change the word. Just keep it on ice. We'll keep it on ice for now. Okay, so guys, type ice if you want 500 ice. A chance to win 500 ice. I'm sorry. Chance.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Thanks, lawyer.
There you go. Okay, my message will never be seen.
No.
I put.
Speak into the...
Yeah, I typed it in and I lost it in the chat. I might as well throw it in the ocean. So yeah, type ice, guys, if you want to win 500 ice. You know what? You can go invite.
Me?
Yeah, you can make a team.
No, I've never done this.
As I handle, you can accept all these.
I can accept friend requests while you handle whatever.
And then invite.
I want to
people.
announce the names though.
You want to announce the names?
Yeah. So you're okay with me these monsters, all these people?
Okay. So yeah, type ice, guys. You guys want ice? Type in ice. I'm sorry, more like a chance to win ice, but
There we go.
chances there. Okay.
We're gonna choose ice.
We're gonna choose ice.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
First winner?
Yeah.
First winner?
The lucky ducky. It's all you.
Thanks. The moment you couldn't pronounce the name.
Write it down on here.
Yeah, I will.
Hayaji.
Hayaji. You win ice.
I'm sorry that I butcher the pronunciation of your name.
Hayaji, you win ice. Message us on Twitch, or we'll message you with your in-game name, and we will send you your ice. The illustrious, the great Captain Nito has decided to join us.
I am neither of those two descriptions. I like that. I'm just a regular schmuck. Hello,
You want to
guys.
sit a while?
Yeah, I was gonna come in and say howdy to
No,
everybody.
you need to stay here because you actually know how to do things.
Okay. I apologize to everybody that's watching the stream because I'm significantly more hideous to stare at.
Oh.
But I'm gonna
Are you kidding me?
try and make my chair.
It won't
Why
do
does
it.
my chair?
It won't lift up.
The chairs suck.
I tried. Because
Help me.
I want it to be taller than Nivmett.
Hang on. Oh, hang on.
Do you want this?
Let's switch to big screen so that everyone can see your pretty face.
Hello, everybody. Now you can see my pretty face. Oh, you got me a bigger chair? Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, it's going a lot better. It's going much better.
Okay, so
Yeah, green.
so
right.
how about some of the changes behind like the turrets and such in 1.8?
Yeah. Yeah, and you guys, by the way, it looks like we have chat over on this like monitor over here.
Oh,
So
that's right, and I totally forgot we are rolling for ice. Is why we're doing that. So while you're explaining that, I'm gonna get the last people.
Okay.
Ice.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to wait until you tell them who gets ice?
Yeah, Eagle stands. You have one.
Eagle stands. Wait, that was so not fanfare. You have to like.
Eagle stands. You won.
Yeah! You're rich.
500 ice is yours.
You're so rich now. This is so good. It's so good.
Okay.
I can like feel our user count just like plummeting. It's like, why is Captain Nito even here? We were just trying to.
We need another drum roll.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Ready?
Everybody, somebody else is about to win ice.
Ilias Nash, you won!
Oh my God! Think of all the stuff you're gonna buy. You can buy a hat. Actually, you can't even buy a hat. You don't have hats. Soon, you can get good stuff in though.
I totally forgot to record the last
Congratulations, Nash. Play Up Here is gonna come back and be like, seriously, bro, what happened? Why were you there?
You'll fit high.
Is there any more ice winners?
That's it.
Okay.
Now you can explain it in peace.
Oh, okay, cool. And so people that are watching, so that this is significantly less boring than me like rambling at your faces, feel free to throw in a chat questions that you may have had about 1.8, Vainglory in general. In case you don't know who I am, hi. Again, my name is Captain Nito. I'm the lead game designer behind Vainglory.
He doesn't know anything.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, instead of yelling at me now, guys.
All sorts of stuff. If you have questions about Sky, if you have questions about anything, just throw them my way, and I can help you out with about it. What was the first thing that I should...
Evil Finn wants more ice.
Evil Finn wants more ice? Throwing out more ice? Mostly because they want to hear my really crappy drum roll, probably. But,
yes.
That's up to you guys. I don't know.
Why so many buffs for Rona?
Okay, why so many buffs for Rona? Actually, so let me tell you what my thinking behind Rona was. So I love Rona and I love the Berserker playstyle, but one of the things that I wanted to try to amp up about Rona was give her a little bit more item diversity. For a lot of players that played Rona in the past, you may have noticed that Rona was very feast or famine. If she got the gold to grab the items, and by items I specifically mean in this case Serpent Mask, she was an absolute terror. And if she did not get that gold, then she was really, really rough to play with. Even now, Rona does not bring a lot of utility to the game. If you notice, a lot of our other bruisers have a little bit of utility in their kit, and so there's a really good reason to mix and match them with the other heroes. Whereas Rona kind of needed to be able to not just hold her own, but she had to be able to also contribute in a way that would benefit her teammates a little bit. And while that didn't really make it into the Rona kit remastering, I felt like there was still a great opportunity to give her a bit more item diversity and to expand the ways that you play with her so that she feels a lot more Berserker. So durability, item diversity were big things that I wanted to help solve for her. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest, of lifesteal, just for people that are watching. I don't love lifesteal.
We noticed.
Yes, because the problem with lifesteal is lifesteal can become incredibly toxic. If there is a hero that has escape velocity with lifesteal, it is really, really frustrating to cut them down. You can kite them, yes, that's always an option, but beyond that, lifesteal is really, really challenging to overcome. They're just always full health, and that doesn't feel good. I wanted to give her some other options, so that was a reason. Really liked it, but I don't know. Oh, the camera stopped. Yeah,
I fixed it.
Sweet.
Ooh.
That was pretty cool. So that was the incentive behind Rona, and I felt like the new playstyle was fun.
The Moosey buff, brilliant.
Cool.
That was my favorite part. Like,
okay, that's good.
That's
good.
Like,
I'm glad you like the move speed buff. I really liked. My favorite part of her current kit is I like her barrier at max rage. I think that it makes playing her very interesting. She's not quite durable, in my experience, not quite durable enough to be able to just constantly be able to throw that barrier into a fight over and over again, which is more the place I was kind of like leaning towards. But overall, I really thought that was the most entertaining part of her kit.
The barrier.
The barrier.
I feel like the movement speed plus the attack speed.
I mean, that attack speed is really awesome, but you get that attack speed so you can get that barrier again, and she feels super berserker. But
I actually like how when you put all three of them together, it becomes like this really cool kit of what she is.
Yeah. That at least is the hope. I do think that she's in a better place for it. I want to watch 1.8 a little bit, see how you guys are playing with her. If you haven't tried the new Rona, please do. Even if she's not your style, I'm always listening and interested in feedback. And hopefully she feels berserkery and she feels super meaty, but that you have a little bit more variety in terms of what you can buy, how she can play, and that you feel like you can stay in the fight a little better than you could before. People are in chat. And this is so funny because every single time I join on the dev stream with you guys is basically everybody yelling at me about the things that they hate that I've done. And so to all those people, I'm really sorry. I don't try to ruin anybody's fun. So people are asking specifically about the corrections that were made to Vox, and I'll explain that to you. I said this before on a stream, so I'll keep it succinct. But for players that are asking why was Vox changed, he wasn't changed in 1.7. He was changed in 1.6. But what was the thinking behind Vox? Let me be clear. Vox is what I would call a perfect storm of a hero, meaning that Vox has all of the good and very few of the weaknesses that you typically have for a hero of his role. That was pretty awesome. There you go. Yeah, that helped out. In other words, typically, if you're creating a hero, you're sitting back, you're creating a hero, and this hero is a sniper. Typically, snipers suffer from fragility and a little bit lacking in terms of mobility. What they gain is reliable DPS. Snipers are really, really good at pushing out damage consistently within a team fight. That's a role. That's what they're supposed to do.
From range.
Yeah, from range. Yeah. From range. So Vox in specific, he fit into a weird niche. He ended up having everything, and he had very few weaknesses for his kit. And it's important for Vox to have weaknesses because every hero needs to have them. So ultimately, when looking at where I thought his kit was strong, which turns out to be everywhere, you know, he has vision, he has CC, he has AoE, he has range, he has dash and very, very high mobility. And at the time, even before 1.6, his mobility was incredibly high. He had very low fight commitment as well, meaning that while he had perfect kite ability in terms of being able to dash backwards while simultaneously doing damage, which of our heroes, it's very few that can do that. Most people have to at least attack cancel in order to do the same kind of thing. He could just be like, I'm out of here, and while I'm leaving, you're going to be in a lot of pain. That was very, very powerful. His kit overall was too perfect. What I wanted to do in his correction is I wanted to see more fight commitment. I don't mind his damage. That's his role. That's his job. That's what he's supposed to do. But I wanted to make sure that when Vox goes into a team fight, it's not a I can leave button, that whenever he decides it's not going his way, he just bones out and nobody can do anything with him. So part of his correction was making sure that at the end of the day, Vox is still just as much fun to play, but that you notice that you have to commit to a fight a little bit more. I wanted to make sure that when a player goes in, they still need their teammates to help them, because Vainglory is a team-based game. You need that Catherine to peel, you need that Glaive to peel, you need somebody to be helping you out of harm's way if people are going to pressure you. Whereas before, Vox could just decide, I don't want to be there, press a button, and he was gone. So that was a big part of his corrections. The rest of it was just making sure that he felt like he could do his job a little bit more effectively. I really love counterplay in Vainglory. The fact that he has to apply resonance now in order to be able to deal that damage means that he has a rhythm, he has a combo within his field, he has strengths and weaknesses like highs and lows. There's a bunch of other kind of like nerdy, designy stuff that I can talk about if you guys are curious, but overall, that was specifically why I was looking at Vox and looking for a way to exaggerate a case in which he would have a weakness and a need specifically for his teammates, and while simultaneously keeping as much entertainment value and as much fun as he was before. And hopefully you guys felt the same way. A lot of people seem to really like it. So it wasn't like a nerf to Vox so much as it was like a sideways lateral move. Like he got better in some ways and slightly worse in others.
I think he's actually really strong.
I think he's still really, really strong too.
I think he's almost too strong in my opinion, but I'm going to keep my opinion to myself.
Yeah. I still think he's really strong.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
He's very fun to play though.
Yeah.
Like so many style points. So many style.
That's good. I'm glad that everybody's still enjoying him, or at least you are. Hopefully the chat won't roast me too much. Petal, is somebody asking about Petal?
They want to know if we'll see her more in the fold.
Yes, you will. Oh man, I never know what playoff beard it allows me to share about what's upcoming and what's not. So I can't promise anything, guys. If I say stuff to you guys in this personal, like one-on-one time we're having right now, like please, guys, like don't hold my feet to the fire. Don't tell playoff beard if I tell you stuff. Get really mad at me. Ultimately, yes, Alonzo, other people in the chat, I hear you guys. Yes, Petal, we know that Petal is suffering and that she's outside of the meta, and I have plans to correct Petal, and that is going to be coming up very soon. I hope to get it in this update, but sometimes I run internal experiments on a hero and it doesn't quite, people think that's actually not a really strong direction for it, and then we'll pull it back, so I can't promise it. But Petal is definitely in my gun sides, sort of my Eye of Sauron. I am looking into figuring out a way of making her better.
Eye of Sauron?
The Eye of Sauron.
I love it.
Did you do some Juul crit changes?
Yes, we did do some Juul crit changes in 1.7.
Explain that.
Yes, so our crits overall are very feast or famine, and with Juul it exaggerates it even more so, because if you use her B, she can end up hitting a bunch of heroes all at once, and she would crit along all those heroes all at the exact same time. So that means if you were incredibly lucky, you could make the entire other team explode into confetti, or if you were incredibly unlucky, the entire team would think that you did not buy any items at all. And the feast or famine of that kind of crit was not entertaining for really either side. When it happened for you when you were Juul, you were just like, oh my god, I made everybody explode. But it was very rare and weird and not particularly plannable, not tactical. So yeah, so that's what we were doing. Yeah, very item dependent.
But even still, it still is. But now you're gonna have average damage.
Yes.
Like average, like it's gonna average out.
Yeah. Now it's a little bit more consistent. The damage is going to be even across multiple invocations of it and so forth. It just makes it a little bit more trustworthy for players playing Juul because they can expect it in a much better cadence and a little bit more reliable in terms of what to expect when you're getting hit by it from players that are playing against a Juul. So that was the changes that we put in there.
So I have one question from the chat for you. It has to do with this. They want to know what's up with this tweet. And so do I.
Okay.
And who does your laundry?
Yeah. We're good.
We're gonna fix it right there.
Yeah.
And then
Focus it.
Yeah.
Boom. Man, it's like we got this down to science, bro. Holy crap. All right. So a couple of comments. So really quick, speaking to A, the tweet, and then B, somebody is saying who's talking about Rona. So Rona, making her a little smaller. We kind of wanted her to be big and giant-like. You know, she's sort of she's like a Viking ice warrior, and she's big. She's supposed to be a little bit imposing. So sorry about that if you don't like how big Rona is, but we all loved it. As for the tweet, if you guys didn't see the last thing that I tweeted, I can't. Oh my God. Okay, so Playoff Beard will break my kneecaps if I tell you what that tweet is referring to. But guys, we are working on some things in the Super Evil Labs that we are about to pull off in upcoming updates that seriously just get me really, really, really jazzed. And it's the kind of stuff that I've just been waiting to be able to have happen for a while. So that is what that tweet referred to. I cannot tell you what it is, or I will get an arrow to the knee.
Okay, Wolf Hands is kind of the boss of me in chat now, and he says that you're supposed to talk about karma.
Okay, what do people want to know about it? So we did a big revision of Karma in 1.7. By the way, for people that were upset about it, if you were level 20 Karma, you translate to good Karma, not to great Karma. There's still a little bit of headroom for you to be able to earn more Karma. We just thought it was a good thing to make you feel like there's something out there to achieve. It wasn't trying to be a punishment or saying that you guys didn't do an amazing job before. So ultimately what we did is simplify Karma in a way that we thought was going to improve and help us combat toxicity within the community, because we know that for a lot of players, you suffer with AFKs in matches or players that are trolling you and things of that nature. And obviously we at Super Evil want to try to minimize your chances of being matched with players that are like that. And before, we would actually just sort of bucket players together, and then if you tended to play that way, you would end up playing with other people that played that way. But that didn't necessarily teach to players that this was a behavior that was toxic to the community, that it wasn't a behavior that the community itself all had unanimously decided was not part of playing this game as a good citizen. And so we wanted to more reflect that by calling it out in a very clear way that this behavior was wrong. So with the introduction of 1.7, we have both bans as well as we have a simplified karma system. This karma system means that you can no longer earn the ability to kind of be a troll later. Some things that might happen is like you might play a whole lot of Vainglory, you might grind up, be level 20, and then you have a little bit of wiggle room to sometimes just completely lose your nut and go off on people and feel like it's okay because you have plenty of karma level. And we didn't really want to encourage that kind of style of behavior. On the other side of things, we also wanted to make it a little bit more of a stronger punishment and to make it very clear. So we simplified the system. Now you only have great karma, good karma, or bad karma. And if you are bad, if you're dodging, if you go AFK,
don't dodge.
You know, if you get downvoted a lot or ping spam, I'm not going to tell you the nuances of exactly how we track it, because that's a little bit of our own secret sauce. But at the end of the day, we do have systems in place to watch for people that are trying to be negative, and we encourage our players not to do that. And if you have to do that, then you will be banned. The amount of time that you will be banned is still up for discussion right now. We've set it up where it's somewhere between 6 hours and 2 days. And we're constantly tuning that knob in the background, but that is the reason behind it. At the end of the day, I want to make sure that you guys can trust when you get into a match or have a high confidence that you are going to be matched with other players that are going to play and be good as citizens just like you. Yeah.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Anything else?
Well, people are curious about Ringo and stuff, but
Okay.
basically that kind of character changes.
Ringo. So
But it wasn't that. It wasn't. I don't think it was that big of a nerf. Like people who are really upset about it. He had like constant, almost always up,
Yeah.
twirling silver.
Yeah.
It was
it
always.
was just a slight nudge. It wasn't too big. But in general, I always look for moments in team fights or any kind of duel between two heroes where heroes are strong and when heroes are weak. So that's a big part of making interesting gameplay, because then you have this sort of like dance where heroes engage in on the other person a little bit and they consume their strengths and then kind of like back up and they wait for another opportunity either from their enemy or for themselves. What you see with Ringo is, especially when he had his twirling silver up that frequently, it meant that there were very few moments of opportunity for enemies to have counterplay against him, and his strength was just a permanent strength towards late game, more than it being a window of opportunity for him to be strong and then force him back down a little bit. So overall, that was the reasoning behind it. That's why we ended up making the change, and at the end of the day, yeah, that's why we nudged it down a little bit.
So got one last game that we're gonna play with you guys. Start this up.
Sweet.
We'll have it have them pick character select in the background, so no one tries to be a little sneaky and see what the other enemy team is picking.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Who's playing?
So in this game, we actually got Trogdor, Shinkaigen, and Brutal Flames versus Sahara, Wadi X, and X Maverick. I managed to pull some big names to play.
Wow. Yeah, you did.
That's a good team.
That's awesome. That's going to be a really good match. I am quite excited to see who's going to win and who is going to lose. But yeah, we're not showing you. They're picking right now, everybody. I could like shoutcast for you who they're picking, but just trust us that they're picking people.
We don't.
And it's kind of awesome.
Yeah, we don't want to cheat.
But we don't want to cheat.
What?
Oh, no.
What's going on?
Some battery on that phone still. Because we totally had enough battery the first game. Don't worry about it, Captain Nita.
Oh, okay.
It was fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
like,
yeah. 6% is very low.
Mishap.
This is fine.
That's a little low.
Lock in, and we can switch it to spectator mode. Yeah, we can switch to spectator mode now. Bam.
All right, and we're off.
So
let's see. So we've got who we got.
So actually, people. I've been getting rocked by Shin's Sky yesterday, so I'm excited to see him play it.
Yeah, actually,
he really loves it.
I know. There are definitely some players that are out there that have tried Sky and found that her skill cap is much higher than they expected. And yeah, we probably should have warned you guys. Sky is a little bit more challenging, and that was kind of on purpose. We wanted to push ourselves and see if we could make a very high skill cap hero. And for some players, that may not be your thing, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, trust me, in the hands of a solid and experienced Sky player, she is terrifying. To me, I actually call Sky a ranged assassin. I think it's like the quickest explanation of her kit. If she ends up getting a target lock on an enemy hero, she's very effective at making sure that she can tear them down. I mean, her dueling capacity is quite good. Not strong in early game. Shinkagen's going to have some struggles here, actually, because Wadi knows what he's doing. But it should be pretty interesting. For other people that are asking, so Zibruha Life, you've been asking whether or not I'm going to consider your idea. I don't know what your idea is, but I will take a look for it. I'm sorry, sir. For other people that were talking about new maps or preseason stuff that's coming up, I can't say much more about preseason, though. Really, we're going to talk a lot more about that in the near future, so definitely stay tuned. But I will say about new maps, we can't tell you if we are working on them or if we are not working on them, but we know you guys are excited about them. Keep in mind, though, if we are working on maps, they do take a good little while to create. Of all the things you can make in a game, the map is the biggest and longest thing to make. So even if we may be working on maps, you may not see them for a while. So unfortunately, hold tight for that. We do have some ideas. If you guys are looking for more interesting ways of competing to play, we do have some ideas that we might talk about with you down the road.
Just stay with us till then.
Yeah. Increased drop rates for cards out of the game. Yes, that was true. That was a bug, and we fixed it. So congratulations, and now it's gone.
Okay, so we got a team fight coming on here. Oh my god, he's going aggressive.
Holy cow. So yeah, Shin is clearly right in the heart of this. Like, he did not care. Constant harass though. Oh, scout trap. So now you've got Shin backing up and the team falling back. Actually, that scout trap looks like it was a bit of a table turn.
Oh, it looks like he's going red sky this time.
Does Shin usually play blue sky?
He rocking to do a blue sky.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was
big
cool.
damage. And Shinkagen goes in, and that's exactly what I was talking about when I say like Sky is like a ranged assassin. Like if she has a lock and it's on, it is an ace. Holy cow.
That makes me so happy to see someone playing her actually well, because I suck with her really badly.
she's a challenge. She's a little bit of a pickle. But once you hit that sweet spot with Sky, like man, I cannot say it is so. It feels so good because you feel like you've legitimately mastered a hero, and it's, in a way, I feel like Sky is very similar to how Saw was for our early roster, where it feels weird that it's challenging to play a hero and they don't quite do exactly what you expect. But once you get your brain in that mode, it just it clicks in, and then suddenly you are just like, oh my goodness, I can see the world like it's like seeing the Matrix. I see blonde, brunette, redhead. Everything is just perfect from there. But it's hard to do. That's what the guy said. Is it
blonde, brunette, redhead? That's what he said?
When he looks at the little Matrix code. Really? That said, I don't know if any of our viewers are
I do gotta rewatch that.
Old enough to have watched that.
It's been years.
It has been years. The Matrix, man. Yeah, that came out in what, 95, 96?
Oh my god, he's on his own.
Something
Genka's real. Oh!
No! Oh!